And it's just about time for the March 11th edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. Here we go. Charles is going to be our net controller tonight, VA3CJZ.
Attention all stations, this is VA3CJZ with the Tuesday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Your usual net controller is not available at this time, so I will be taking over for him. I think he's still caught in traffic driving home. Anyways, let's get this party started. Let's see if we have any time-sensitive, mobile, or priority traffic stations. Want to check in now? Please come now. All right, then, let's open it up. Anyone, anywhere. This is VA3CJZ.
VA3IMW, good afternoon, Chuck.
Hey, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, buenas noches. I see you also just made it home there, Mac?
Yeah, not very long ago. I had an additional stop to make. I had to pick my wife up from a doctor's appointment and stuff like that. So it adds a few minutes onto the end of the day. So anyways, everybody's home and happy and safe and all the rest of that stuff. I got to tell you, your friend is back, that 60 hertz hum. So it's prevalent. It's not wiping you out, but it is definitely audible.
I think I see it on my graph here. Let me try something.
And while you're trying something, I'll throw in a plug for A-Reg. How about that? So everybody pay attention, because Charles is the man of the 2 hours on Hump Day. Everybody should pay attention to 146.430 from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. 2-meter simplex net known as the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, the longest running 2-meter net, 2-meter simplex net in the Hamilton Dundas area for forever. And we'll look forward to spending some time there. Great way to wind down in the evening following a busy hump day. Anyways, so let's see if Charles has poked his friend.
All right. Is the noise still there?
Yes, it is. I wondered if maybe you borrowed a power supply from Jason.
No, I didn't. But I guess now the noise is louder, right?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's going to be annoying. Sorry about that.
Not to worry. It's just kind of a signature right now. Anyways, I certainly appreciate you picking up the net. Just for your information, the net is being streamed on YouTube. Just put in my call sign VA3IMW and look for the live edition. It'll come up somewhere near the top of the search page. And it's Lake Ontario Radio Club, LORC, 11Mar25. And that's our date stamp for today. Anyways, don't lose any sleep over the hum. Some people would die for a hum like that.
Yeah, oh my, it's gotten louder there. You know what? I was having trouble with my Bluetooth as well. So if you could bear with me for a couple of minutes, just let me reboot my my laptop here, and I'll try everything again.
Okay, very good. All right, while he's making some station reparations, let's see if there's anybody else out there that is interested in saying hello. And we'll give Charles a chance to reboot his computer. Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey is with you as well.
Victor Echo 3 Lima Bravo India. VA3IMW. And Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Tango. VA3 Whiskey Papa Golf. VA3 KDZ.
All right. Well, let's see if I can do this from memory. I know that I've got a Larry and two Al's and a Chris and a Noel. So yeah, I think we can do this. Good evening, Larry.
Evening, everybody. Mac, I was talking to Walter an hour ago. Very much interested on the 22nd. Is it possible you could drop him an email?
I have. I looked him up on QRZ. I'm hoping his email's good there. It's something about a crazy bike rider or something like that. But yeah, I sent him an email indicating the date and time and the park and all the rest of the details. So if he looks at his emails on a regular basis, maybe he'll see it. But yeah, I'll also keep my ear open for him on the radio. And if we happen to run into each other, which we usually do, I can refresh his memory.
Okay, very good. Appreciate it. Like I said, I was speaking to him. He was out activating. So that's it. Another pleasant day. I guess it'll be cool tomorrow. Got the opportunity to cook on the barbecue again tonight. Same as last night. So I don't think I'll do it tomorrow. It's a little too cool.
Well, there's been quite a few years where I barbecued right through the dead of winter. This year, not so much. I had, I guess, maybe 2.5 foot snowbank on the top of my my grill. So I just kind of let it be. Anyways, we're looking forward to getting out in the barbecue season once again. I do know I got some steaks in the freezer that are just begging to come out and get the kiss of heat. Anyways, thanks very much for your check-in tonight, Larry. When I checked you on reverse, you're on S9. Let's see if Chuck has restarted his computer. All right, let's bring in Al, VA3 NFL. Good evening, sir.
Hi, Matt. How's your evening going?
So good indeed. Yes, I was so happy when I pulled in the driveway tonight and all the snowbanks are gone. Everything's melted. So no little crusty ice bits on the side of the driveway, and it's all good. Yeah, it's just sunshine and roses from here on in. How about you, Al? You looking forward to the grass cutting season, I'll bet.
No. No, I'm not. But I just want to get checked in, Mac. I hope everything's good with everybody on that. So just want to get in, checked in. So I'll turn it back to net. VA3IMW.
All right, Al, you are definitely in the log. Thanks for taking time out to, pardon me, check in. And I'll let you get back to your news. The other Al, the Albert, VA3 Bravo Tango.
Good evening, Mac, and everybody on frequency. Yeah, well, we still got a little bit of snow here. My backyard, I guess the one half is where the sunshine shines, and that's all gone. The other half's a big pile of snow. And then the front's got a little bit, but it's, yeah, another day or two, it's pretty much gone at the front. So yeah, it's good to see all that go away. Other than that, just a general check-in. Not too much on my end to report, you know. So we'll hand it back over to you there, Mac, VA3BT.
Okay, I know there's a joke in there somewhere, something about sticking the stone where the sun doesn't shine. All the best there, Albert. Very good. Let's bring in Chris, VA3WPG. Good evening.
Good evening, VA3WPG. Dropping a check into the net here. Another short activation today. Got my new park in there today, Tiffany Falls. Just a quick one with the Pac-12. Didn't set up the long wire. Little bit of a challenging one, climb up the hill, set up the Pac-12 on the hill, which is slanted, so run the cable down and had the station set up on a flat rock there, so no sitting, totally standing today. 10 park to parks, and I spotted myself, got a bunch of contacts in there, and yeah, new park, Tiffany Falls, nice place, be a nice place to hang out for a day when it's all green with leaves and stuff. Other than that, yeah, just dropping a check in here, be listening along, and VA3WPG.
Oh, very good. Yeah, Tiffany Falls was one of the parks I activated on my 15 park rove. And just like you say, climb over the guardrail, stick your Pac-12 on the side of the hillside, spread out the radials, and get on the air. So, yeah, it would be a nice place if you had somewhere to sit. Yeah, I think after that I went into Sherman Falls, and there's one other in there. But yeah, very good. So what was the total count? You got 10 park to parks, and then you spotted yourself. So you must have had 30 odd in the log.
Yeah, 36 in total. No guardrails to climb over. I didn't go too far into the falls. Pretty much parked my bike and went right up the hill from the parking lot. There's a flat rock there. No fence, no guardrails. Just walk right in the entrance and straight to the left.
Oh, okay. So I was parked right near the entrance on the, what would that be, the southwest side. And I just worked off the back of the tailgate. So I had all the radio equipment on the tailgate with the battery in the back of the truck, and the antenna was the only thing that came out. So anyways, very good, sir. 36 in the log, and you're building your litany of park activations. Good job there. Anything else for the net before we carry on and say hello to Noel?
Okay, yeah, you were parked by the entrance. I came into Tiffany Falls, and then I off of Wilson Street there, and then I turned left, and I went all the way to the end of the parking lot. So I was pretty much parked right by the exit at the parking meter machine. So I went up that hill on the left-hand side there.
All right, very good. So you're closer to the walking trail. Okay, Chris, thank you very much. And let's bring in Noel. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, and everyone else on that. Tried to get ahead of that pile up there. I ended up at the end. I was going to say quickly, the chat on the web stream is disabled for this one. That on purpose. Am I not supposed to be messaging anymore?
Actually, I noticed that the chat wasn't active, and I don't know why. So perhaps it was a box I failed to click when I set up the stream previously. So I'll be very careful in how I do it for Thursday. I did not mean to disable anybody's ability to chat amongst themselves. So I'll try a little harder and make sure that I don't mess it up next time.
get a warning or a system message if I posted something too badly. So I figured it was set up for the actual chat and not just my account. But no, other than that, just a general check-in. Wanted to say hi, and yeah, didn't really get up to too much of anything. Caught up with sleep.
Okay, very good. But that's a typical Tuesday. You're over Monday, and it's not quite hump day. So, all right, you sound like you're improving. You're able to talk without choking and gagging, and I guess you're well on your way to recovery.
Yeah, much better that way. Well, and I'm pretty much homebound right now anyways. My car's in the shop, so that should be all taken care of, I'm hoping, by the end of the day tomorrow. But yeah, stuck around, and I did more of the chores than anything, so hopefully I'll get some passion and start doing some more fun stuff tomorrow. I'll have some more better stuff. But other than that, I will pass it back to you, and listen along for the rest of it.
Okay, very good. All right, let's see if Charles has rebooted his computer and is back at the helm, ready to rock and roll. Doesn't sound like he's got everything ready to rock and roll. That's okay. On behalf of Jason, let's say on behalf of Chuck, who was here on behalf of Jason, also on behalf of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, this is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. And we got lots of time for your check-ins tonight. Come on in and say hello. Give me your call sign, and let's chat.
Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango.
Victor Echo 3, Victor Yankee Tango. Good evening, sir. You've heard the good news about our March 22nd date. I've said it to too many people too many times. I forget who I haven't told. March 22nd at Salt Fleet.
I did hear about it a month or so ago, and it's good to hear that you're confirming it now, are you?
Yeah, QSL, but I don't want to jinx you because remember, this is a park that you should have already visited once, but you didn't somehow manage to get there.
Yes, that's right. It was something to do with lanes closed on the Skyway and a two-hour road trip where I got nothing.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, you ended up activating from some park that was adjacent to Costco or something like that.
You are correct. Yes, it was 2 hours of aggravation, at which point when I finally got to the Skyway, I said enough because I heard I have the same problem coming back. And so I aborted, went along that boulevard there past the Joseph Branch Hospital and kept on going until I found myself a spot. And so therefore it was like the twofer there, I believe it was. And let me see now. Yeah, it was a twofer. That's right. The Waterfront Trail and the Trans-Canada Trail. So yes, it was. The Food Basics parking lot is where I started. That's where it was. And then I reconvened a little bit down the road there in the Burloak Park or something like that. Burloak Waterfront Park.
Well, very good. Well, we're going to be back at Salt Fleet again. So maybe, I don't know if you want to bring a sleeping bag, leave a day early, something like that. But you're definitely more than welcome to make another attempt to join us.
All right, I'll put it on my list, and I do have a sleeping bag in the back of my van here, so I'm halfway there. Throw a tent in just in case. And yeah, my other excitement for the day is that for the weekend was that I finally got my HF antenna up. It blew down a month and a half or so ago in the windstorm there that we had, and I've been off the air since then. So on Sunday, I finally got outside and managed to get it back up over 2 trees and over the top of my house, and put in a few, did some POTA hunting. So I got a couple of things going there. So I was really glad to be back at it again.
Okay, congratulations. And I won't make my usual jokes where we talk about putting up antennas. People take offense to using words like that on the air. Anyways, I'm glad it's up there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with you on that.
Okay, thanks so much for the opportunity here to chat to everyone. I hope to see some people up there with us at the Salt Lake area. And I'll hand it back to you, Mac, VA3IMW.
Very good. Thanks so much, Edward. And let's see. Let's see if we got anybody else still waiting in the wings to check in. And if Charles, you're back, you can chime in and let us know.
Finally got sound. Let's see if I still got that buzzing sound.
Your dynamo hum is gone.
All right. Yeah, I was having various technical issues there. I do apologize. I missed most of the check-in. I didn't get my sound back until just now. So thanks for taking over, Mac.
All right. I can give you a quick rundown of who's joined us. VE3LBI Larry, VA3NFL Al, VA3BT Albert, VA3WPG Chris, VE3KDT Noel, and a follow-up with Edward, VE3VYT. And that pretty much brings us to where we are now.
All right, very good. Well, thanks for that. I've got them back into the log now. And again, I do apologize for the technical difficulties, but such things do happen. Let me turn the mic gain down just a little bit there. Okay, and so did we talk about anything special other than the upcoming March 22nd? I remember hearing Larry, LBI, talk about Walter. It's funny because I had just made contact with Walter not too long before Larry came in there, so it's kind of funny. I actually heard Larry talking to Walter. You there, Larry?
Yeah, go ahead, Chuck.
Yeah, I actually happened to go back to that frequency after I made contact with him, and I got a couple more. I went across that frequency again, and then I heard you call Walter there. And whereabouts does Walter live?
I think he's down Niagara way, if I'm not mistaken. Mac may know more about it. I can't remember exactly where he is. It's down Niagara way, but I remember the little town.
He's in St. Catharines.
Very good. St. Catharines, yeah. And so if I'm not mistaken, I think he asked Larry for someone to send him an email, maybe from you there, Mac. So did you get that message?
I did. And as a matter of fact, I had already sent him an email, some kind of quirky email address that he's got posted on QRZ. So hopefully if he reads it, then yeah, well, we'll see. If not, I'll follow up with him on the air as well.
Okay, funny. Speaking of funny, when I was rebooting the laptop there, I had unplugged my external speaker plug, and when I put it back in, it sounded all muffled, and I thought, oh my gosh, something happened to the radio. The audio is crashing because everything was fuzzy. Turns out it was set on AM by accident because I didn't have the lock function enabled on the radio. So I quickly switched over to FM. So anyways, yeah, things happen with the slightest touch on these buttons, and next thing you know, you've made an adjustment you weren't aware of. Anyhow, Mac, thanks for taking over. And so with that, let's see who else is out there would like to stop in on the Tuesday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. This is VA3CJZ. and sandals tomorrow. I guess we're going to be hovering just around the freezing mark, I think, tomorrow. And then we're going to climb back up for the next 3 days after that. And let's see, what else is new?
VA3VYT. I got to sign off here. I got a meeting to go to in 6 minutes. So nice hearing you there, Chuck. I thought I'd say goodnight to all. VA3VYT.
Oh, very good there, Edward. I'm sorry I didn't call you in. I thought Mac had already taken care of you. But nice for you to jump in there again, Edward. Thank you. And have a great meeting. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks so much. And yes, Mac did a good job taking care of me. Thank you, so.
All right. Does anyone else have any announcements or any questions or comments they might have for one another or anyone? Please come now. All right, there was someone keying up there, but no audio that went with that. Funny little sound, but no audio. Well, let's see if there's anyone else out there wishing to check in with us here on the Lake Ontario Radio Club net. Anyone is welcome. Please come now. Okay, again, the repeater opened up, but there's no audio that came with that, except there was some scratchiness. So something's going on. No audio.
It's a lid.
All right. Well, enough of that dead air. Let's make this the last call then. Last call for the Tuesday night edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Okay, so I guess we'll put a bow on it and call it a net. Tonight we had 7 check-ins. Thank you all so much for checking in. And I hope to hear you tomorrow night for 2 hours of fun on the Simplex AREG net at 8 o'clock. Again on 146.430 megahertz. And it's usually a lot of fun, and everyone's welcome. Thank you all so much. I'll return the frequency back to its regular use and open up the repeater. This is VA3CJZ, and thank you to Terry, the owner of the ZOE repeater. That's VE3IQL. Thank you, Terry, for the use of this fine repeater. We all enjoy it. Thanks again, and so long.
That brings our net to a close. 7 3s, 1 and all.